It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Good morning and welcome to another episode of Cameras, Fuji X-T1, and coffee. Found my Carnage mug, I'd totally forgotten about this. Today I want to talk about aperture priority and shutter priority. On the shutter speed dial on most cameras, DSLRs and mirrorless cameras, you have a letter A, and also on the aperture ring. So what those mean is setting the camera to either aperture priority or shutter priority. When you set the aperture ring to A, the shutter speed takes priority. And I would use this for fast moving subjects, race cars, people moving quickly, anything where you're more worried about the shutter speed than you are about getting that beautiful blurred background or bokeh. And then opposite for the aperture, when you set the shutter speed to the letter A, your aperture is going to take priority. So if I'm just going for that buttery smooth bokeh and I want to use the camera wide open, or I'm doing portraits, or what have you, then I'm going to go ahead and use the the aperture priority. So aperture will take precedent. You set the aperture and the shutter speed will happen automatically. Your light meter is going to do the work, and it's going to figure out what a good exposure is for you. I usually shoot in manual. That's kind of my go-to. I've been shooting with manual cameras for years and years, and I've gotten to the point where I kind of know what individual situation needs what exposure and shutter speed, and I've gotten pretty good at that. So I'm usually shooting in manual, and then you can actually fine-tune and figure out what the best look for every image is going to be. Now if I'm in a run and gun situation, I'm definitely going to use one of these, and like if I'm running around with my kids, I'm actually going to probably be in the shutter priority, and I'm just going to do like 500th of a second or 1,000th of a second, and I'm going to be running around the backyard or wherever it is we are, if I'm doing a soccer game, things like that. Whereas if I'm doing a portrait, something like that, or I'm doing more artistic like street shots, I might put it into aperture priority, and I can get that beautiful look with everything except for the subject blurred out, and make that happen and adjust that and not have to worry about setting the shutter speed, and it makes it a much faster operation. But once again, manual is always the way to go if that's something you're comfortable with, and it's something I've been doing for years. So, but I wanted to explain these two features. A lot of people look at that and they see, and they think automatic, and it's definitely not just an automatic setting, but it does do some automatic features, but you still have to do some work. So yeah, there's your tip for the day. Hope you have a great day. Till next time, take care.